Today's lesson is about simplifying numerical expressions. So just remember the word simplify. That just means solve. So you're just solving numerical expressions today. So when I look at this problem, number one, I have 10 plus 36 divided by 9. So I have multiple numbers and multiple operations to do. That means I need to use the order of operations. So the order of operations that you'd write on your paper are, yes, you're right, GEMDAS. We have to use GEMDAS. GEMDAS is the order of operations. So when I'm looking through this, the G means grouping. When I'm looking at this, I see no grouping, so I can skip the G. E is exponents, you'll see in 6th grade, so no exponents right now. Multiplication or division. So looking through these, yeah, there's division right there. So that's going to be my first step. 36 divided by 9. If you know your 9s, you probably know the answer already. If you don't, you can come over here and do 36 divided by 9, and what you'll find is that it's 4. So 36 divided by 9 is 4. I'm going to copy everything down. And then I end up with 10 plus 4, which is pretty easy. 14, box my answer. Remember, these should start to form that triangle shape, and that's kind of how you know that you did the steps correctly. Okay, number 2. I have a little bit longer of a problem here, but I'm still going to use the order of operations. So I'm still using, ooh, that's not what I want. So I'm still using GEMDAS as my order of operations. So looking at this, GEMDAS, I have a G that's grouping. So looking through my problem here, yes, I do have grouping. 25 minus 10. So I'm doing 25 minus 10 first. So 25 minus 10 gives me 15. Cross it off, copy everything down. So I'm going to copy my 10 plus down and my divided by 5 down. So now I go back to GEMDAS, grouping, no more grouping down here. Exponents, no exponents. Multiplication or division. So looking through this, yes, I do have division. So my next step is going to be 15 divided by 5, gives me 3. Cross it off, copy everything down, and I end up with 10 plus 3, which is pretty easy. 13 is my answer. And again, these should be forming that triangle shape with your answer at the bottom. Okay, and number 3, we have 9 minus 3 times 2 plus 8. So again, we're using the order of operations, which is GEMDAS. So I look at the G grouping. So looking through my problem here, yes, I do have grouping. 3 times 2 comes first. So 3 times 2 is my first step, giving me 6. Cross it off, copy everything down, and up with 9 minus 6 plus 8. So now I'm going to go back to GEMDAS. I have G for grouping, no grouping down here. E for exponents, no exponents. Multiplication or division, no multiplication or division. Addition or subtraction. And yes, I actually have both. Now remember, in this, the addition and subtraction, they are tied. So it's like they're married. They're both just as important as the other. So what happens is when you're reading your problem over here, 9 minus 6 plus 8, the minus 6 comes first. So whatever comes first as you're reading the problem when they're tied, like addition and subtraction is, whatever comes first as you're reading the problem is what you do first. So the 9 minus 6 you say first, so that means you're going to do that part first. Giving you 3, copy everything down, and then you have 3 plus 8 gives you 11. So the correct answer here is 11, and again, it forms that triangle shape, so that's kind of how I know that I was doing the steps, copying everything down correctly.